Hello friends, and welcome to yet another fascinating video of Wisdom Zone, and this is Shubro. And friends, today I have a fascinating video because in today's video I'm gonna give you most important idioms. So it is my earnest request to all of you, please watch this video carefully till the end to learn the most important idioms I'm gonna discuss today. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Friends, welcome back once again to this fascinating video on most important idioms for spoken English. And in today's video, as I have promised, I'm gonna give you some most important idioms for your spoken English, and if you want you can incorporate them in your writing also. So before I go ahead, let me quickly remind all of you that I have provided some more links on advanced idioms and important idioms in the description. So if you want to learn more idioms, please do not forget to check the links given in the description. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with today's 10 most important idioms. So friends, as you see, the first important idiom I'm gonna discuss is on your screen. That is, there is a method to one's madness. It's quite unique, isn't that? It's a very important one. Let me tell you, it means there are good reasons for one's actions even though they may seem foolish or strange. So that's called there is a method to one's madness. That means there are certain good reasons for one's action even though they may seem quite awkward or foolish or strange, but there is a method behind it. That's called there is a method to one's madness. So let me show you how to use it. Though we sometimes find it awkward the way our boss works, I have seen that there is a method to his madness. That means it may seem quite awkward and foolish, but there is a particular way. I have seen that there are good reasons of his actions. There is a method he follows. I'm quite sure it's crystal clear, which is quite effective. Up next, we will see the second important idiom for English conversation, which is quite useful. As you see, that is no strings attached. Let me tell you once again, it's no strings attached. You must be wondering what exactly it means. It means something offered without special conditions. When something is offered without any conditions or special conditions, that's called no strings attached. Very useful one for your English conversation. It can be very easily incorporated because it's a very short and useful one. Let me show you how to use it. Tom offered assistance with no strings attached. That means he offered assistance without any conditions. It was totally unconditional. I'm quite sure you have understood. Up next, we are going to focus on the third one, which you see on your screen. That is the next level. Let me repeat once again, it is the next level. It is a very useful one. It means to become better or more successful than before. That's called the next level. Let me show you how to use it. Ben's new swimming coach helped him to take his performance to the next level. That means his coach helped him to take his performance to a much better level. He helped him to make his performance much better or more successful than before. I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Up next, we will see the fourth important idiom which you see on your screen, that is neck and neck. Quite a short and effective idiom which means very close or equal. That's called neck and neck. Let me show you how to use it. Most political analysts believe two main parties are neck and neck. That means they are very close, maybe in the race in the coming election. That's called neck and neck. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Up next, we will see the fifth one, which is on your screen. That is unnecessary evil. A very interesting one. Unnecessary evil means something that is undesirable but must be accepted or must be done or followed. So that's called unnecessary evil. Let me show you how to use it. Smith considers taxes unnecessary evil. So that is quite undesirable to pay tax, but it is necessary. I'm quite sure you understood. It should be accepted. You cannot live without paying taxes, isn't that? Up next, we are going to turn our attention to the sixth one, which is on your screen. That is play second fiddle. Let me repeat it once again. It's play second fiddle. That means to have a secondary role to someone or something, or to be treated as less important than someone. That's called to play second fiddle. That means you have the secondary role. So let me show you how to use it. Tony isn't ready to play second fiddle to his junior. That means he is not ready to play the secondary role, less important role than his junior. Maybe he has been given some more important role or responsibility, so he's not ready. He isn't ready to play second fiddle. I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Up next, we will turn our attention to the seventh one, which is on your screen, that is against the clock. Let me repeat, it's against the clock. It means to do something as fast as possible and try to finish it before a certain time. So that's called against the clock. Work hard as much as possible, as fast as possible to finish it before a certain time. That's called to go against the clock. So let me show you how to use it. Healthcare professionals worked against the clock during the pandemic. That means they worked as fast as possible and tried to finish their task before the time because it was kind of an emergency situation. So that's why this idiom is used. They worked against the clock during the pandemic. So up next, we are going to turn our attention to the eighth one, which is on your screen. That is extremely interesting and funny also. It is on your screen. That is set the cat among the pigeons. Let me repeat once again. Set the cat among the pigeons. It means to say or do something that causes trouble or controversy. You must have understood also. That means to say something or do something that is controversial, that would cause controversy or trouble. That's called to set the cat among pigeons. Let me show you how to use it. Some political leaders often set the cat among pigeons when they make false promises to the crowd. That means they create controversy or create trouble for them by making false promises. That's why this idiom is used. They often set the cat among pigeons when they make false promises. I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Up next, we will see the ninth one, which is on your screen. That is change of heart. It means to change one's opinion or attitude. Let me show you how to use it. My boss initially did not sanction my leave, but he had a change of heart later on. That means initially he did not accept, did not sanction my leave, but later on perhaps he decided to sanction my leave. He had a change of heart. I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Like this way you can use this important idiom. Up next, we are going to turn our attention to the last one, which is on your screen, number 10th. It is go halves. Let me repeat once again, it's go halves. To go halves means to share the cost of something equally. That's called to go halves. So let me show you how to use it. Go halves. Tony and Sam decided to go halves on overall expenditure. That means they decided to share the cost equally. That's called go halves. So here Tony and Sam decided to share the expenditure equally. That's why we have used this idiom, go halves, on overall expenditure. So friends, I hope you have understood. I have given you 10 extremely important idioms for your everyday English conversation, and they are quite imperative for your writing also. Try to incorporate them in your speaking as well as writing to sound quite proficient and to convey your message clearly. And again, it is my request to all of you, if you get time, please go through the examples and make sentences and comment below. And it is also my request once again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification of this type of informative video. So stay tuned for further informative videos, friends, and do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.